Hi guys, it's Rachelle from Online Furniture in very humid Sydney. Today we're working on a vintage Queen Anne style dressing table. She's a pretty one. Let's have a look. I love this old girl. Lots of red in her. Not sure what I could do with the top. I could send it back, but I'd need to see what is underneath. Obviously the drawers won't be on runners because it's vintage. All I'm going to do first is just get these off, and I will fill those holes. I'm not sure if I will reuse these or not. Honestly, I hope not. I've said it in many videos before, I don't like these. So these have got the caps on. Pretty standard for this age, this type of furniture. So you just have to pop those off. And then you see it's just a square nut on there. Right, I've got my Festool out. I've got it a really high grit. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a 180, not a really high grit. For three reasons. One, it's all I've got. Two, I want to be careful with it. I don't want to over sand it. Three, Festool sanding discs are expensive. So I'm going to use the asset of any one that I've got and make it work for me. Right, that's the decision made for me because I'm lazy. It's just taking off the shine. It's not going anywhere through that. Now, if this was going to be easy to come off, it would have come through. Even on with a 180, when you're using a Festool, it would go through easier than that. So I like the way that it's scuff sanding it. It's given me a good finish to work off. It's taken all the gloss off. Like, that's really glossy. Right, I'm going to go over the entire piece now, scuff sanding it everywhere, and then I guess I need to choose a paint. I could even do decoupage in those drawers. What I would want is whatever paper I use to be able to fit the entire piece. I don't want to cut it up, I don't want there to be joint lines. That does my nutting, I'm not going to lie. So let's just have a look if the width of these recycled papers will fit there first. Yeah, not that way, so they'd have to go that way. And yeah, then I'd have enough for the drawers for sure. Right, that's one design I've got. I won't go for that because it's too light for what I'm wanting. Now, I love that one. I just need to open it up and see how big the flowers are. I'm going to hand sand it all, and I'm using sleek sandpaper that I get on a roll. I'm sticking with 240. There's so much sheen on this, and that's all I want to do is take that off. Sorry, I just got distracted. I just moved this and this fell out the drawer. Look. An old brooch. Look at that. That's the scuff sanding all done. Now I'm going to give it a clean with TSP. You've seen me do that before. I just water it down, so I have it pre-mixed in a bottle. There's no doubt these are bleeders. Can you see the pink coming through that wood filler? Bleeder. As this is a bleeder, she's going to get some Lignacolor action. So this is the 2-in-1 stain blocker and primer, and I'm applying it with my sleek 38mm brush, and it's going to get 2 coats because it's such a bleeder. And that will then just give me the freedom if I want to put a light colour on it. By light, I don't mean white, you know that. But you know, if I want to go with a light grey or a beige, then I can. Or I've also mentioned this in the previous video, but I'll say it again here. With some primers, water-based primers, you can, what am I doing here? Jeez, sort out, right? With some primers, you can mix in a paint colour to give yourself like a custom primer. You can't do that with this one. If you try to add paint to this, it'll become glue. Yeah, so it'll turn to glue if you try and mix it. So this is a clear one. It's clear for a reason. It does a good job. You don't need to put a colour in it. Let it do its job. It's very good. I really love these legs, right? I hate painting them. I don't know why. I do know why. Because they're awkward and they always seem to take more coats than the rest of the body. I'm always having to come in and touch them up. This is a really nice product. If you haven't tried Liquid products, I definitely recommend them. I honestly haven't found a product from them that I don't like. Check out that self-leveling in action. So good. And now I'll have some teeth for my paint. Whatever paint that may be. Whatever type of paint, whatever colour paint. No idea. Jolie sent me this yesterday. I forgot I had this. So this is a matte finish gesso white. So let's give this a go. It's just a sample pot. I'm going to apply it with my sleek 38mm brush. Decoupage time. I've cut them to size. I'm just going to use the wet method to apply it. Any top coat is fine. Just using cellophane. If you rub it with your fingers, which I've done many times, it could tear it. And then you just work out the creases as you go. If you haven't heard of Rocycled or haven't tried them, Royce from Rocycled, she's the owner, is a beautiful person. Absolutely gorgeous. She does lots of videos, lots of lives as well. Really good, really down to earth, really beautiful person. Highly recommend you supporting her if you're looking for decoupage papers. We are going with Mint by Rachelle. It's a mineral paint and I'm using the Sound of Rain. Right, here we go. Oh, I'm using my sleek 38mm brush for this too. Oh, wow. That is good coverage. That shocked me then. Really nice consistency. If you haven't heard of Mint by Rachelle before, she's actually a real artist. She's really good at what she does. Her furniture is beautiful. She has decoupage papers that are sold internationally by stockists, but also her paint is available internationally. Now I don't know if that's via stockists or a direct ship from here, I'm not sure, but if you check out her Facebook page or website, I'm sure you'll find out. That's one coat all over now. It's just going to be 2 coats on the tops. For me personally, it's important to get a really smooth finish. I think I'm going to get it with this because it seems to be self-leveling really well. But I'm still going to do 2 things, and that is use my mister bottle and sand between the coats if I feel I need to. Now everyone screams you can't use water with mineral paint. Everyone says you're not allowed to. Right, let's just clear it up. Mineral paint is a water-based paint. Adding water to it will not ruin the paint. What it will do is dilute the properties that you bought it for in the first place. So the built-in primer and the built-in top coat, you're diluting it, so it's not going to have the same effect that it would otherwise. So yes, you can use water with a water-based product. Just be mindful that it's changing the properties. But it's certainly not illegal to do it. Okay. So the difference with the mineral paint and the chalk paint, the spritzer, when you put the water on it, it's not going to reactivate it. So you use it when it's wet. You're not going to try and get it working again by adding water like you can with chalk. It's just to increase the work time as you're working it. Almost at the final stage. Still need to decide on draw pulls and drill the holes. But in terms of the furniture itself, we're at the final stage. I've already sealed the body as well. Now, it's not because it needs it, it's because I just prefer a satin finish. So the Made by Michelle paint, or certainly this colour, has got quite a matte finish. I just prefer a satin, so I just go over it with the top coat. I'll probably do 2 or 3 coats to give it some durability on the top. And I'm applying with my sleek 50mm brush. These drawers have been sealed. Now what I want to do is sort of soften the edges. So I'm going to use Pureco white beeswax polish. This is definitely made for the Aussie weather. It's awesome stuff. So I'm just going to go into the edges just to soften it up a little bit. I'm going with these draw pulls from Sleek. I love these. Oh, and these the screws, I actually buy those in bulk from Sleek too. They have them in all different sizes, so you don't have to snap them off. That is a wrap. Thank you to all the brands that support me. As always, I appreciate you. I appreciate you viewers. I appreciate all your lovely comments. Not so much the nasty ones. I don't appreciate them. They give me a bit of a giggle. But I appreciate the nice ones. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you next time.